be cautious about the gradual creep of regulations and bureaucracy. Rules and regulations are immortal. And if we keep making more of a year and do not do something about removing them, then eventually we will be able to do nothing. This is very important, and I think not well appreciated. This is sort of like the slow boil of the frog. You know, his frog doesn't jump out because it gets just slightly hotter each year. We should be aware of this, I think, particularly at the state level.
In Britain, they're, I kid you not, how can this be real? They are releasing convicted pedophiles from prison in order to put people in prison for Facebook posts. There were, and this is I'm simply stating a fact, there were migrant rape gangs in England that would run around and prey on young girls, gang rape them. And some people found that objectionable, which obviously it should be objectionable. And they were upset about that. And so they complained about it online and were sent to prison. That sounds crazy.
Oh, hold on. To at least 3. Can we put up the graphic of this? I think I'm gonna have to hand this off. Yeah. Sorry. That does it for us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow. No.
One of the hardest things to do is to be useful, to have high utility under the curve. How much help did you provide to each person on average, and then how many people did you help? The total utility. Trying to actually ship useful product that people like to a large number of people is so insanely hard. It boggles the mind. You know, that's why, like I said, man, there's a hell of a difference between a company that has shipped product and one that has not shipped product. This is night and day. And then even once you ship product, can you make the value of the output worth more than the cost of the input, which is, again, insanely difficult, especially with hardware.
He has a deep care about humanity, about getting us to the transition to a sustainable energy, about human civilization. And so he is motivated not by making money, not by being powerful and, kicking around people, but by these missions that came when he was a little kid sitting in the corner reading the superhero comics of, I've got to help humanity be spacefaring. I've got to help it get over this sustainable energy issue. I've got to help it fight off artificial intelligence that might be evil. So there is a goodness to his missions, and they're epic missions.
For some reason, just the legacy of mainstream media just ignores the fact that America is going bankrupt like crazy. It's like at a rate that is unprecedented.